Content is for educational purposes only. This is not investment advice from Bullionite LLC. There is always risk for substantial losses in investing and or trading through any financial instrument with or without this or any other type of advertised product. Past performances are not indicative of future results. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk. Specific strategies or education presented by Bullionite LLC and its associates in this video are for educational purposes only.
So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how do you have a basic trade set up, right? And I know that lots of people, they ask me, well, how do you set up a trade? And what are the basic elements of setting up a trade? Okay. Now I know that lots of people, when you say setting up a trade, they think about the entry price, how do you manage the trade, how you exit out of the trade. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about in this video when it comes to the basics of a trade mechanism or the basics of entering a trade, right? What we're talking about here is the beginning stages of how you should plan when you're looking at a market or when you want to take a trade. And in my opinion, there are three important things that you have to take into consideration if you want to be a good trader and you want to create money from the markets, okay? The first thing is you have to know, without a doubt, without any hesitation in your mind, you should know that you have to have a system or a method that will allow you to look at a market, and I don't care what market it is. It could be the stock market, it could be an index, it could be a particular stock that you're trading, it could be a particular futures contract, it could be cocoa, it could be crude oil, it could be anything, okay? Any market, you should have the ability to look at it and a system that will tell you to a high degree of probability the direction of that market. That is rule number one. You have to have a way of figuring out the direction of a market. Lots of people say, oh, okay, when they look at a chart, oh, I think it's going up, I think it's coming down. But when you really ask them, well, is this an uptrending market? Is this a downtrending market? They hesitate. So you should have a system. I don't care how that system, whether it's a system based on technical indicators, whether it's a system based on candlestick formations at certain price levels, I don't care what it is. But you have to have a system that will tell you to a high degree of probability the direction of a market. Because once you determine the direction of a market to a high degree of probability, and I keep repeating the words high degree of probability because as a trader, you need to understand that every choice we make is based on probabilities, not possibilities, okay? What do I mean by that? Anything's possible, right? Can the market go up? Will the market come down? Will it be, much higher today? Will it be